Hello guys, so in this video we're going to be discussing, less about Buddhism and more about Christianity, and whether it encourages violence, whether Christianity encourages violence. Now, there is a picture on screen right now. You may not be able to read it very well, but that's alright, because I will read it out for you. And you might be quite shocked to hear this. I mean, when I first saw this, I didn't believe it at all. I mean, this was crazy. I cross-referenced it and I checked with a lot of other sources, and these are the actual punishments for breaking the 10 Commandments in order of how severe they are and how bad it is to break them. And this episode is one of two. There are going to be two episodes. This one's going to be mainly focusing on the 10 Commandments. The second episode will probably be out tomorrow, and that will focus on things like quotes from the Bible about what to do if things happen and whether it encourages violence. So these are the punishments for breaking the 10 Commandments, and they're in order of how bad they are. And you'll actually be quite surprised to hear that "Thou shalt not kill" is number 6. Number 6, which is quite crazy, to be honest. It's really quite crazy that murder is the 6th worst thing you can do, and the first worst thing that you can do is "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." So basically, the worst thing you can do is not kill someone, but worship another god. That is the worst thing you can ever do. And taking the Lord's name in vain is worse than stealing. Is worse than killing someone. It's quite mad, actually. And I was quite surprised that apparently the punishment for worshipping other gods before God is as follows: genocide. Genocide is the punishment for worshipping other gods. Entire cities with men, women, and children and animals must be killed. And there are numerous comments towards this punishment. There's some pages and some chapters in the Bible which show that, and that give evidence for this being the actual punishment. And it says here that in some cases you can keep the girls alive for raping. So, worshipping another god is the worst thing you can do in Christianity, and the result of worshipping another god is genocide. That seems a bit crazy to me. Number 2, "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image." Basically, no pornographic images or anything, to be honest, like that. Again, genocide. But apart from this time, you can't rape the girls. I mean, it is crazy. Capital punishment for taking the Lord's name in vain. If you don't remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, capital punishment. Honour thy father and thy mother. Capital punishment if you don't honour them. "Thou shalt not commit adultery." Thou shalt not cheat on anyone. Capital punishment. It is crazy. And then "thou shalt not kill." Capital punishment in some cases. I mean, it's crazy. They've got their priorities completely wrong. If you forget that Sunday is a holy day, capital punishment definitely. If you kill someone, then capital punishment in some cases. It is crazy. "Thou shalt not steal." Excessive fines or slavery. Only in rare cases such as stealing slaves. Capital punishment. Thieves caught in the night are to be executed. So capital punishment can be used for stealing. However, it is definitely used if someone cheats on someone or you don't honour your mother and father. What is up with that? This definitely gives witness and shows that maybe Christianity is getting a bit outdated. I mean, nowadays you would definitely consider murder as being worse than not honouring your mother and father or taking the Lord's name in vain. It seems a bit. It just seems a bit odd that priorities are not killing someone is number 6. Yet if you don't remember that Sunday's a holy day, that's number 4. That's number 4 in the commandments. It just seems crazy. And genocide for worshipping another god. I mean, that means that everyone else from different religions need to be punished with genocide. How is that work? And that obviously doesn't happen. I mean, it's written in the Bible. But yet there are millions and billions of people who do not follow Christianity, yet there's not genocide going on. I mean, yeah, there's like wars, but it's not there's not genocide with entire cities with men, women and children and animals being killed. I mean, God obviously isn't acting out the punishments that he's put down in the Ten Commandments. Obviously God didn't put them down, but you know, if you really do believe the Bible, then you really should believe that genocide is the punishment for believing, but for following a God before him. I mean, it is absolute madness how someone can follow this, how someone can honestly say they follow the Bible and then agree with genocide for worshipping a different God and taking the God's name in vain. Capital punishment. It is crazy. If you honestly do believe the Bible, are you seriously telling me that you honestly believe that punishment for worshipping a different god? So everyone that's a Muslim, Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, all of them should be punished with genocide. If you are really saying that you believe every single thing that is written down in the Bible, you are telling me that they deserve genocide and that they should be punished with genocide. And if you are honestly prepared to tell me that, then yes, Christianity does encourage violence, and you are carrying out Christianity by doing that, and you are a violent person. So if you really do follow the Bible and you really do follow this, then yes, Christianity does definitely encourage violence.